A look there inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. They'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. That's hot. Saquon Barkley. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Jackson. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
So on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. How about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw to get things going. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3rd and 2. Here we go. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And they've got it. Going to pick up the 1st down there. Right around midfield.
5-yard gain on
and with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So now they'll throw it with Allen. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's caught! And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 32 yards.
First down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid.
And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Makes the score Lions 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Buccaneers offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. Jackson. You let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted.
One of the tight ends in motion right
at the 25-yard line.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. Yeah. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 at the
You hear teams talk about it
line.
all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard.
At the 9-yard
Now,
line.
it's 3rd
A gain
down.
of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter, 3rd and 5. As we are ready to get back underway. On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs. Making guys miss, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions move out on top, 14-0.
Buccaneers nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
This is 3rd and 6. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
A gain of
17 yards, and that's a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 11 yards the gain. He does it himself and picks up a first down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
2nd down. Jackson. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and short, Jackson. That is caught. He got Godwin. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. A gain of 10. Move the sticks again. Another first down.
Buccaneers.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Goes brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good, and the Bucs are on the board just before halftime.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Safe route. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. They're to bat that one away.
And 13.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to be 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I do love 3rd and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
The Bucs offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's caught left side by Otten.
Jackson's
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
And 5 at the 49-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Get this complete right side to Otten. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson. To the outside. Pitch made by Evans. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Jackson up top again. It's over the middle of the tight end, Allen. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
14 yards.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Tampa
So
Bay.
we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Play action. It's Allen. He's caught left side on a safe route. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
That's good.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back at the 35-yard
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
Oh, looks like he drove at a seam for a moment. But he's taken down after a solid return. The Bucs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Now, Jackson. This one on target to Godwin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seating hand with the push. Too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around.
Recovered by the Bucs.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Barkley. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. One more time, they try Barkley. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal for Jackson. Taking off, and he's in! Lamar Jackson! Touchdown, Tampa. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to build on the lead as they begin here in the final moments of this 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. First and 10, and it's Allen. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They get 15 on that game. First down, Detroit.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Quickly into the hands of Chase. Brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's second and 3. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need 1. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. It's going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. They'll try it now with Gibbs.
Sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes. And you find yourself here on fourth and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the Bucs 14-yard line.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
Gibbs. Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Lions 21, Buccaneers 11.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's Otten, open downfield. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Yards on the play.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll drop to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
It's a gain of 12 there. Good for our Buccaneers. 1st down.
1st and 10.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as
and they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
A pass caught by Saquon. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
That was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
So initially, I think the defense did a really nice job, Mike. They took away the quarterback's first couple reads, but he knows exactly where that check down is. He finds him. It's the running back in the flat. He ends up doing the rest. Picks up a nice gain before stepping out of bounds.
Godwin working the right side. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
The onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Lions offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Allen down to a knee, and that should do it. So it's a win here for the Lions. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.